Third Life was a Minecraft hardcore mini SMP on YouTube run by Grian. The rules were simple: you die 3 times, you're out of the game. Third Life had many twists, battles, and overall fun. Each member served their purpose in the war that was soon to come. I remember that exact feeling I felt when it ended. Happy, but also sad. But I, like everyone else, rushed to hype when Grian teased the existence of a Season 2 in the fall of 2021. What would be in store for us for this next season of Third Life? Currently, there are 14 members on the server, but would there be new people joining, and who would they be? In this video, I will be talking about some content creators who have the possibility of joining Third Life in Season 2, as well as who would be most probable to leave. Okay, I don't really think that anyone from Third Life would probably leave, but out of all the people who would have a chance of leaving, I'd say it would probably be Big B Stats. Big B Stats was an OG YouTuber, but nowadays he mainly makes content on Roblox instead. His Third Life series and all his other new Minecraft content is posted on his second channel. So what makes him the most likely candidate to leave if someone were to? Well, I'd say it's probably because Big B hasn't really interacted much with some of the other Third Lifers throughout the SMP. I mean, yeah, he was pretty important in the SMP finale, you know, being the last green life and all. But other than that, he hasn't really interacted much besides becoming part of the Red Army. Plus, Big B went inactive for one of the sessions because he was a bit busy with real life stuff, which makes sense. So if he were to leave, it would probably be because he wouldn't really have time to be on the SMP. But it would be pretty sad to see him go, since he is definitely the most wholesome member on the server. Alright, so who would be the most likely to join Third Life in Season 2? Most of the people on the server are from Hermitcraft, considering that Grian is the host, and a lot of his friends are from there too. So it would be pretty likely that whoever joins the server would possibly also be from Hermitcraft again. So which hermits are most likely to join Third Life? The two that I'd say are pretty likely are Iskall and Pearlescentmoon. Iskall is a pretty iconic hermit on Hermitcraft, and he's one of the most popular as well. I think he'd be a great addition to joining Third Life because his personality and relationship with the current members makes him really fit in well. He knows how to goof around, interact well, and cause mayhem. The only thing that I'd say could possibly prevent him from joining is the fact that he's already on 2 other SMPs, Hermitcraft and Vault Hunters. A third SMP would be pretty hard to handle. How about Pearlescentmoon then? Pearlescentmoon is one of the new hermits in Season 8, and she's a pretty talented builder. I think she'd fit in well because just like Iskall, her chaotic behavior would fit in really well with the rest of the members and the overall Third Life vibe. Plus, Pearl is also on the Empires SMP, which I'm going to talk about shortly. She's friends with many current members such as Grian, the other hermits, and some of the members who are also on the Empires SMP. But just like Iskall, a third SMP would be very hard to deal with, so I don't know if she'd actually join because of this. Alright, so what is the Empires SMP, and what does it have to do with members joining Third Life? The Empires SMP is a new 1.17 SMP with most of the members coming from another SMP called X-Life. X-Life, just like Third Life, was a hardcore SMP series which was very similar to the mechanics of Third Life. In fact, 3 of the members on Third Life came from X-Life, which were S Major, Solidarity Gaming, and Smalsh Beans. The Empires SMP is kind of like the reincarnation of X-Life, since most of the members came from there. This means that there's a high chance that the new members may come from this, since they'd probably fit in pretty well. So who from the Empires SMP could be a candidate in joining? My main suggestion would be fWhip. fWhip is a pretty iconic and popular Minecraft YouTuber. He's a member on the Empires SMP as well as a member on X-Life. Out of all the candidates to join, he honestly seems like one of the best people to fit in my opinion. And if we're speaking in technical terms with actual hardcore skill itself, fWhip has an ongoing hardcore let's play that's been alive for 4 months. fWhip is also pretty insane at building, and we have a lot of pretty good builders on Third Life. Another Empires SMP member that I think may join Third Life would be Shubble. Just like fWhip, Shubble was a member on both the Empires SMP and X-Life. She's friends with a lot of the members on the server such as Scott and even Grian when they did a bunch of collab videos together in the past. Okay, but aside from people who came from Hermitcraft, Empires SMP, or X-Life, how about other candidates? Someone who I think would also have somewhat of a chance of joining would be H-Bomb because of his relationship with some of the members. H-Bomb was a part of X-Life for a little while, but the reason I think he may also be a great addition is because he's great friends with members like Scott. Again, seriously, Scott is like the bridge between worlds, connection of all Minecraft communities. H-Bomb also interacts with Shubble greatly, so if they both join, they'd probably have some pretty iconic moments together. I'd say the same thing would go for H-Bomb and Iskall, because both of them took part on the Vault Hunters SMP. So yeah, those are my 5 guesses on who could possibly be able to join the Third Life SMP in Season 2. Iskall, Pearl, fWhip, Shubble, and H-Bomb. But even then, I think that only around 2 new members would be added, because 19 members on a hardcore SMP seems kinda hard to handle. If you enjoyed this video and like this type of content, make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss videos just like this. You can also check out my first video, which is a documentary on the old hermits of Hermitcraft, if you enjoy watching Hermitcraft. Also, I'm sorry that I changed this video idea from if Generic B never left Hermitcraft to this, if you're kinda expecting that. But you might as well get your hopes up again for my next video. It seems like some of you really wanted a sequel to my previous video, which was a sketch on if Dream lived in your house. Now, this won't really be much of an actual sequel, but similar. What if I told you that you had to survive the Dream Stand apocalypse?